Hello, everyone. You're listening to the Hope Ignites Healing podcast with your host, Dr. 𝐏𝐞𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐿, making a voice for women that are redefining their health through hope, health, healing. A place we call H3, where we embrace women facing loss and trauma that affects their mental well-being, supporting them to find hope to start on the journey of finding true health for themselves. That is, according to the timeless WHO definition of health, which is a state of complete emotional, physical, and social well-being, and eventually supporting them to walk the lifestyle of healing. So my ladies, welcome to this third week of Women's Month. If you're here for the first time, you're just in time to join us as we crown the month, where we have deliberately rearranged the woman's crown back in place through promoting mental well-being. That is where it all starts. If you haven't yet, please follow through the previous Hope Ignites Healing podcast for the Women's Month to see how we got to here. So this week, we culminate our health through shining in the workplace. Mental well-being is best nurtured in a safe environment. That is why emotional well-being cannot be separated from the physical and social well-beings in whole health. I'll tell you a story of a fine young lady I met recently who was going through multiple trauma due to what she described as a hostile environment at her workplace, hating the new work location as she had been moved to, as well as the accompanying workload with it. She believed that the only reason she went to work was because she had no other options to meet her bills and other life's demands. Her favorite pastime had become going home to her lonely apartment and sleeping off her stress, convincing herself that the time passes so fast enough for her to see another day, another week, and the cycle goes on. For many of us women, unfortunately, this is the story of our lives. We would give anything to change our workplace and work environment. Now, I want to share with you, lady, that this narrative can and will change if you start at mindset, like we learned in the previous podcast last week. Listen, ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. Attitude determines how well you do it. And have you not heard that attitude is everything? The moment you, lady, change your perception is the moment you start to rewrite your chemistry. Did you know that there was anything like feel-good chemicals, or call it happiness hormones? Let's take a moment and I'll share with you the magic within your body. I will make it as simple as possible so I do not lose you, my lady. So there are 4 feel-good chemicals or happiness hormones. These are dopamine, which is the reward chemical. This is best produced from completing a task, celebrating wins, and other self-care activities that you give to self. Serotonin, which is the mood stabilizer. This is best produced through physical activity, meditation, deliberate introspection, and exposures to the sun. Endorphins, which are the natural painkillers. Their effect is best experienced through laughter, applying essential oils on your body, some foods like dark chocolate, and other calming exercises. Oxytocin, which is the love hormone. This calms the body, and it's the best of them for women, expressed through playing and contact with your favorite people and pets, the feeling when you see a baby, giving and receiving of compliments. You, lady, can boost the levels of these 4 naturally occurring chemicals in your body with simple lifestyle changes that place your mind in a good place and therefore improve your mood. When you are happy and at peace, your body feels better and you're able to respond to not so good situations in more satisfying and sustainable ways. Unfortunately, we often give up and blame it on the work environment or those circumstances around us that have caused our trauma. And before we know it, we are seeking medication for changes that our bodies start to show as a result of being starved of the feel-good chemicals, and instead they're releasing more of the stress hormones, which are eventually destructive to the body. So simply by changing personal actions and starting new habits, many things are guaranteed to improve within you and naturally spill over to the spaces around you, both human and non-human. For example, the work environment, as we focus on this week. So in the journey to healing, I have learned the importance of finding light to shine in every world and circumstance. And as a result, every new day becomes a day to look forward to what completes me, which energy then pours into the next work day, and before you know it, it's a ripple effect to you, your mind, those around you, and most importantly, to your health. Just like that sunflower, sprouting beautifully high, seeking after the sunlight. And guess what? That's the air we cultivate and breathe at the H3 community hosted by Dr. 𝐏𝐞𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞𝐫. Let's catch more Hope Ignites Healing Nuggets at our social media platforms at Hope Health Healing, as well as our website at hopehealthhealing.ug. Look out for my personal blog that I will be gifting my readers before the end of Women's Month. See you at the other end of the click, and you take care of yourself. Bye-bye.